Welcome back to the channel. Find Another University Gang. I'm in my hashtag Tesla listing. Just talking about quitting smoking. All traders should stop smoking today. Quit weed, quit cigarettes, quit whatever you're addicted to. Having a sober mind will help you become a better trader. I feel like you're just gonna, just be more focused. I know it's hard because I'm one of those that just love the feeling of being high. I just love the feeling of being lit, and that's just a rapper, trader, lifestyle, and you know that's okay because a lot of people who smoke and drink a lot and just do it on the regular are very successful. But I'm one of those that just want to live long, and I just feel like I'm taking years off my life by smoking and drinking, and I'm just throwing money away. Like, I'm spending money on weed, I'm spending money on this and alcohol and all this. It's like, why am I wasting my money on that? I quit weed for 6 months, then I just relapsed. You gotta just have the mindset of quitting and never touching the substance again. And me working as a pharmacy tech will help me do that. Don't expect to blow up tomorrow, guys. Don't quit your job to trade full-time or rap full-time. It's hard to be one of those big ballers. The rap industry is hard, the fitness industry is hard, streaming, everything is hard, trading, everything is hard. You gotta just realize it's hard and still chase after your dreams, still try to reach the finish line. Just try to reach the finish line, no matter how hard it is. I definitely felt like quitting, on my trading journey and just throwing in the towel. Same thing with rap, when I didn't sell enough tickets, all this, all these setbacks on my journey. I just had to realize, that's just how it is. You gotta really want it and just never ever quit chasing your dreams. I just feel like quitting smoking will clear my throat chakra. Like, sometimes I'm like, why would someone, even get me into smoking? Like, why would they want to mess up my voice? I have such a beautiful voice. Why would they want to hold me back by getting me into smoking and, just distract me and kind of turn me into a fiend like I did, to people who drink kava. Like, you guys know I used to sell kava, but he started banning it. But that's because I had no choice. Like, guys, I literally just could not hold on to a job. So reselling, selling kava, trading, became being a teacher and all that, creating content is what helped me make money while not having a paycheck. Sometimes people think having a paycheck is the safest thing to do, but I don't think so. Just have more than one source of income, guys. Don't only depend on one source. I've been there. You gotta have multiple sources of income. I just think, fuck drugs. Like, you don't need alcohol, you don't need weed, you don't need cocaine, you don't need any of that stuff. You gotta learn to be high on life. If you're, feeling down and depressed like I am, then you gotta figure a way out of that depression, that low state of mind, and kind of just find a way to just be happy again. I just, was one of those that just, I guess, had annoying parents. Like, why did they put me in certain situations and then wonder why people is the way they are? Like, it's like, oh, something's wrong with you. That's the main reason people is like that. Like, why was my stepmom like that towards me? Like, my own mom, this, that, like, certain shit just like irritates me, annoys me. But I gotta learn to just let shit go and just realize, you know, I was just born. Like, why did either my parents put me in that type of situation for me to react and do any of that type of stuff in the first place? Like, why did either of them put that type of energy or put me in that type of position in the first place? It's like, you should have made better choices. You should have, you know, treated me better. And I wonder why, you know, the universe just hits them with so much karma. You know, I'm just one of those kids that, you know, just had to heal my inner child, my mother wounds, and all this type of stuff, and just learn to forgive and just let go and focus on me, because it's like, if I don't have my life together, I can't even help my parents. And it's just like, I shouldn't even be in a situation where it's like I gotta help my parents. It's like, you should have had your stuff together already. Like, I don't, you know, I just, you know, don't really want to go into too much detail, but it just like kind of irritates me and makes me mad. And you know, I just had to just let shit go and, you know, just realize it is what it is and accept it and just kind of move on. But yeah, today's video is just mostly on, you know, quitting drugs. Quit smoking today, quit drinking today, live that sober lifestyle, live, you know, high on life. I'm one of those, you know, that just use weed as a coping mechanism, and you gotta just learn to love being sober. Quit smoking today. I know it's hard. Marijuana is a schedule 1 drug. It's, you know, addictive. And, you know, you gotta learn to beat addiction, stop being a fiend for drugs, and get addicted to the charts. Like, I'm now just addicted to posting free game. The more I talk, the more I care about my throat chakra, and I don't wanna, you know, inhale smoke and da 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 da. Like, I wanna, you know, quit doing that, and because I'm like, you know, just slowly killing myself and wasting money, and just, you know, it's not the best thing for me. So I gotta just quit, and you gotta quit too. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe.